that there's a type of man that billionaires fear more than market crashes. He's not the loudest in the room, he's the one who left it. While everyone fights for attention, he's playing a completely different game. And what he's discovered would terrify every person addicted to validation. You see, while you're refreshing Instagram for the 100th time today, he's mastering the most dangerous skill in the modern world. Machiavelli called it the art of calculated withdrawal. And it's the exact opposite of what society programmed you to believe. Think about the last party you didn't get invited to. How long did you spend wondering why? That burning need to be included, that's your weakness. But there's a man who turned that weakness into his greatest weapon. He doesn't just ignore the party invitations, he makes people compete for his attention instead. Sun Tzu wrote, "Supreme excellence is breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting." But this man discovered something even more powerful. Supreme power is making others desperate for your presence by perfecting your absence. Watch what happens when he stops responding to group chats. Suddenly, everyone notices. Where is he? What's he doing? Is he okay? While they're gossiping about his absence, he's building an empire. Machiavelli wrote, "It is better to be feared than loved." But this man discovered something more valuable than both. It's better to be wondered about than understood. See, while you're consuming other people's highlight reels, he's consuming knowledge that transforms minds. While you're begging for likes and comments, he's creating things that generate wealth. While you're anxious about what others think, he's achieved something most men never will: complete emotional independence. Here's what the elites don't want you to know. Every game-changing innovation came from a mind in solitude. They need you distracted, dependent, and desperate for approval. Because a man who needs nothing from others can't be controlled. He can't be bought with fake promises. He can't be manipulated with social pressure. He can't be sold products he doesn't need, while everyone else follows the herd. He's developed eagle vision. He sees the game from above while others are trapped inside it. But here's the part that breaks most people. To become this man, you must first face your demons alone. No filters, no excuses, no audience to perform for. Just you and the raw truth of who you really are. Most people run from this moment their entire lives. But he embraced it. Every hero's journey requires a descent into darkness, and what emerges is unrecognizable. The needy boy dies. The emperor is born. Now watch what happens to his social dynamics. His silence creates curiosity. His rarity increases his value. Others start competing for his attention. Machiavelli observed men judge generally by their eyes rather than their hands. People value what they can't easily access, and he's made himself the rarest treasure of all. In business, they call this scarcity marketing. In relationships, it's called being high value. In life, it's called power. While average men are available 24/7, he's learned the art of strategic unavailability. His time becomes precious because it's protected. His attention becomes valuable because it's selective. His opinion matters because he doesn't give it freely. But here's the secret sauce that changes everything. While others waste time on TikTok, he studies human psychology. He learns to read people like chess moves. When he does appear, others reveal themselves to him. They tell him their plans, their fears, their weaknesses. He becomes a collector of intelligence. And intelligence is the ultimate currency of power. While others gossip about meaningless drama, he studies the patterns that reveal human nature. This gives him something others can't: by foresight. He can predict how people will react. He can set up situations where others reveal their true selves. He can influence outcomes without anyone realizing it. True power is invisible power. Now, you might be thinking, but what about loneliness? Here's the difference between loneliness and solitude. Loneliness is being surrounded by people who don't know the real you. Solitude is being alone and completely at peace with who you are. He chose quality over quantity in everything. One real friend over 100 fake followers. One meaningful project over a dozen distractions. One powerful identity over multiple personalities. The man you were dies in the silence. The emperor you become is born in the solitude. And that emperor fears no one, needs no one, and bows to no one. If this awakened the emperor inside you, prove it. Hit subscribe and comment emperor below. Then watch the next video where I reveal the 7 psychological triggers that make people obsess over your attention. The transformation starts now.